Thank you for listening. My name is Mike Strauss, aka Strauss21. I'm a mixed martial arts journalist. I currently contribute to bjpen.com, Low Kick MMA, CageSidePress.com. You could find my work there as well as my YouTube channel at aka Strauss21. And of course, the Did You See That Shit Mixed Martial Arts podcast that you are listening to right now. Here is my latest interview. I hope you enjoy it. Want to welcome back to the show Mr. Lewis Put the Guns Down Taylor, fresh off his $1 million victory at the PFL finale on New Year's Eve. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Everything's good, man. It's 2019 is it's just getting started. But 2018 was a great year, probably one of the greatest I've had in my life, and definitely the greatest I had in my MMA career.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say it couldn't have closed out any better, right?
Not at all. Not in your dreams, actually. which are minds. You know, you can't close it out, then throw one punch and win $1 million. That's pretty epic.
I hear you. Are you still kind of tripping, man? Are you still kind of like, is this real? Are you still like wondering if this is all real?
No, I know it's over with, but I still feel like I got to fight. You know how it is. Like, you train for a fight, but you haven't fought yet, if you know what I mean. Like, I fought for real, but I was ready for a war. So now I'm just carrying over that same energy into 2019, and I'm still ready for the fight. Unfortunately, with the PFL, I can't fight until, I guess, maybe May or something like that. I don't know, whatever schedule they come up with. But, I'm still ready to fight. Last time I fought, I had to fight 2 times in one day. So now it's just bred in me. Now I'm just like, I'm on right now.
Yeah, you got to fight 2 times in one night, and then it only took you 33 seconds, your last one. So yeah, now you got a little bit of downtime, but at least you got some money to spend, right? I mean, the $1 million, it's a dumb question, man. I mean, I'm sure you've been asked 1,000 times, but how does it feel to be a millionaire, man?
And that's the sad part about life. You're not really a millionaire, unless you got multiple millions.
I hear you.
I can't. The only thing I can ever say is that I did make $1 million, but as fast as I made $1 million, you're not a millionaire, because you still got to go pay taxes, management fees, coaching staff. Then you want to go on vacation. Once you look up, you're probably down to $100,000 actual money. Yeah, no,
I hear you, man. After everybody gets their cut, it's like, wait, where did it all go? I totally hear you on that one, man. So let me be honest, Lewis. Did you expect? I mean, you probably played the finale out 1,000 different times in your head, but did you ever expect it to go the way that it really went? One punch, 33 seconds.
I honestly, I did. I did.
Wow.
But it was something I thought about. But at the same time, I got that thought out my head. I'm like, no, because it was my first thought. But I also put it behind me as fast as it was my first thought. Because you have to train not for the knockout, for one. You have to prepare yourself to fight not for the knockout. You have to prepare yourself to fight 5 rounds, Mm-hmm. You have to prepare yourself to be up and down for 5 rounds and to come back in 5 rounds. So if you go in there thinking about the knockout, you're not going to get it, and you're going to have a bad night.
It looked like you were really timing that overhand left. I mean, how much time did you spend working on timing for this camp?
Because I knew the way he moved, it honestly, that was Herc Hayes' call. He wanted to do the jump left followed with the cross, the whatever he calls it. I'm just going to say a 3-2, but he has the technical time. But amazingly, even as we warmed up, and I think it was Sean O'Connor and his corner, they like, dude, that is crazy. You were just drilling that right before you walked out there. So a lot of people want to say, oh, what? But they don't know. And it was actually what he wanted me to do. Not necessarily in some succession of he wanted me to just do that first, but he definitely wanted me to hit him with it.
Very cool. Of course, shout out to Herc Hayes, who is a big figure here in the Chicago MMA scene. Very cool, man. It's just I couldn't. I'm sitting here. I'm at home in Chicago. I was covering it, and I couldn't have been happier. I literally jumped off my couch. I was screaming. It was an incredible moment, man. I'm so happy for you, man. I mean, a lot of people have speculated what you're going to do. I mean, 39 years old. I mean, this would be the perfect way to walk off into the sunset. But it sounds like you want to come back next year.
No, because like we were talking about, a lot of people think that, oh, if $1 million was $1 million and this was 10, 20 years ago, yeah, I'd walk off, you know. But you know, $1 million right now is pretty much a nice car, and unfortunately, I'm not getting a nice car. I'm going to pay my house off. So now, I'm pretty much back to square one. You know, I can maybe invest in one or two businesses or something like that, small investment, 25, 50,000. But beyond that, I got to go eat again. And so I don't want to raise my own stock to its highest and then walk off. I want to raise my stock and then get more money.
I feel you. That's what I was hoping you were going to say, man, because, you know, I'm 39 too, so you're representing for us older guys. We could still get it done.
Nice. Yeah, the next time the whipping teenagers walk up to you, like, don't get tailored.
Right, exactly. Don't get tailored, exactly. Hey, man, before I let you go, I want to get your opinion on this because, you know, you fought twice in Bellator. You 2-0 in Bellator. You were supposed to, you were UFC shot, but you know they wanted you to come in on short circumstances, and it just wasn't right. Does this kind of vindicate your career, man? Because you know you were supposed to make it to the UFC, but they kind of, you know, they didn't want to give you a fair shake. It seemed. Does this kind of vindicate your career?
It does. It does. And a lot of people looking back at my story, like, well, because and unfortunately, you're not good unless you're in the UFC, you know, and that's just the way people kind of look at anybody outside of the UFC, the non-real fans. I'm like, bro, there's so much competition outside the UFC, but the UFC, the media literally didn't rank Gaethje, they didn't rank Morales, they didn't rank Branch, but the minute these guys got into the UFC, oh, now they're top 6, top 4. I'm like, this is some sort, you know. And my last loss was against Branch, and I'm like, so how can I almost submit him 3 times, fight him for 5 rounds, and I'm unranked, but he leaves the WSOF, and now he's ranked number 6 in the world, you know? So it's just about being in the UFC. Just all UFC fighter makes you the greatest, but me doing what I did and me taking a long path where no one gave me a hand. No one looked out for me at all, and just having to constantly fight my way to the top the hardest way possible. When you say a small gym, when you say no superstars to get you the phone call, no management that can get you to the top, you know, I had to do everything the long way. And then at the end of that, PFL came along, and this format they have, that's what provided it. If I had to do all the politics, I would still be on the shelf waiting on a better fight and a better payday.
Yeah, man. I mean, you said it right. I agree with everything you said, and you know, this just, in my opinion, this totally vindicates your career, man. I mean, not that you needed it, but this is just like a cherry on top. You're definitely one of the best in the world. You proved it. You got some money in your pocket now. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you do next year because I think that you can repeat as champion. I really do.
Yeah, I definitely plan on that's my plans, you know. I'm not selling myself short, and I'm not taking the days off that I'm not gonna do anything detrimental to myself that's gonna cause my dreams not to repeat. But yeah, you know, like I was just saying, I had made a quote earlier about, you know, regardless of the $1 million, you know, I've been in this game for 11 years, and I felt like I owed it to myself to be a world champion.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, that's a great point. And you are a world champion. No one could ever take that away from you now, no matter what. And man, I'm just so happy for you, Lewis. Man, you really showed out there on New Year's. I mean, if it wasn't for the guy named Sean O'Connell, you would definitely be the story of the PFL season. You know?
Definitely. But you know, I'm used to being ignored, so any shine is appreciated.
Yeah, well, you're definitely the story here in Chicago, bro. Let me tell you, because it's still buzzing. You know, almost just 4 or 5 days later here. So I want to thank you for your time, and I want to give you a few minutes here, Lewis.
Thanks, Mike.
Shout out your coaches, sponsors, whatever you'd like, man. The floor is yours.
Oh yeah, first shout out to Onward Athletics. Y'all can go grab that new Team Taylor T-shirt. It features on my Facebook, Lewis Taylor. Follow me on my Instagram. I'm trying to get a meager 10,000 followers over there. So jump on and follow me on the Put the Guns Down Taylor on IG. And again, shout out to the homeboys out south, the shoe companies themselves, English Soul. And my team, my coaches, y'all already know what it is. You know, what's understood don't have to be said. I love y'all.
All right, well, I appreciate it, Lewis. Best of luck to you, man. Enjoy your downtime there.
For sure. I'll catch up to you soon, bro.
For sure. Take care, man.